Hello, hello, hello. Do we like that? No. Oh, whoa. We like that one less, huh? Probably should have organized a little better before I came on live. But it's been a crazy week and I wanted to talk, and hopefully some of you will see me on here. Sorry I missed this morning, guys. That was I'm in Austin right now. Hey, Tall Glass, how you doing? Okay, so I had to drive to Austin today because my daughter wanted to see this concert. So I bought her tickets, and my son is actually at the concert with her because I didn't want to go. I'm okay, Tall Glass. It was a really weird week. So I'm glad you're here. Did you hear about like that rapture stuff? Did you hear about all those people that like sold their cars? Some people I heard took their children to CPS because like they believed that Jesus was going to take them, but like for some reason their kids weren't going to be taken. Did you hear about this? So that was weird. Like, what? Girl, okay. So apparently some like TikToker or some podcaster or something started saying that the rapture was going to happen on the 23rd, okay, of September. So my understanding, and I'm not like a Bible person, but like my understanding is that humans aren't supposed to actually know when the rapture's coming. Like that's something that's just going to happen, right? So this person's like, the rapture's coming September 23rd. And all these people believed whoever it was that like said the rapture's coming. I saw videos. People sold their cars. I saw a video. A girl deeded her house, Tall Glass, to someone else. She deeded her house to someone else. And then in the video, she's like, "Just need to get rid of my car," dangling her car keys. I saw a video of a man who was like crying on the 24th because he woke up and the rapture hadn't happened. And he had given away all of his savings. He got rid of his truck, everything for this freaking rapture. But I think it's sad, like the people whose like kids they were taking to CPS or giving to neighbors and stuff, like, why didn't you think your kid would go with you? Like, what is your kid such a sinner that you're the only one that's gonna be? I don't. Okay, so we had the weird rapture thing this week. Then on Wednesday, I had to go to the office. I usually work from home on Wednesdays. I had to go to the office to get ready for a trial. I'm going with my kids too, Toggle. There's a rapture, they're coming with me, period. But okay. So Wednesday, I have to go to the office to get ready for a trial. And I left really early the house, but traffic was really bad. And I thought to myself, God, Wednesday traffic is always terrible. Because that's true. Wednesday traffic sucks. Then right before I got to the office, it started raining. So then I pull up to the office and I got a great parking spot because those are super early. And then I'm like, running in without getting wet or trying to. And there's two security guards by the door. There's never two security guards by the door. Sometimes there's one, but there's two guys. And they're like on their phones. They seem to be kind of like tripping out, right? And I'm thinking to myself, y'all, it's just rain. Like it is just rain. Everybody has seen it rains in Dallas all the time. What is the deal? So then I get on the elevator and Boleyn calls me and Boleyn informs me. She goes, "Have you seen the news?" I said, "No, what news?" She said, "There was a gunman at the immigration facility on the other side of the highway from our office." So if you heard about the gunman in Dallas who killed the detainees who were on their way home, by the way, That was across from my office. Our whole office area was locked down. Everyone was so scared. No, security didn't say a damn thing. But then when I got the news, I was like, oh, I understand why they were freaking out, right? Um, Everyone in the office was freaking out. Like Boleyn and Aaron and I are the only people there preparing, because no one else is coming to the office. No one else will even go to that part of town. The whole highway was shut down. It happened before I even left for the house. It happened at like 6:40 a.m., which I couldn't even believe that there were government employees working at that time, if I'm honest. Y'all know how I feel about government employees. I was like, whoa, they get up early? So yeah, that was like it was already going to be a tense day because I had to prepare for this trial that I don't want to go to on Tuesday or Thursday, right? Nobody had gotten raptured like I had hoped. Could you imagine if the folks had been raptured? Like, how much less traffic would be out there? Just how much. I mean, Trump is a really good Christian, right? So he'd be gone. We could have like a little more space. Nope. Oh, here comes Timmy. That's my dog, Timmy. He's hungry, so he's trying to. Yeah, half the world would be gone if the rapture had come, tall glass. And if that had happened, we probably wouldn't have had the ICE incident. He wouldn't have. The guy who shot those people wouldn't have been taken with Jesus, presumably, but the people he shot at maybe would have and could have avoided, a bullet wound to end it. No rapture. Shooting trial prep Wednesday. Thursday, the trial yesterday was so stressful. Oh my God. Then today, had to drive to Austin. It's been a week, guys. It's been a week. No, I didn't win tall glass. No, if I had won, I'd be happy. I'm not happy right now. I didn't win. It was terrible. It was horrible. It was so stressful. Yeah, it sucked. I'm going to have to appeal. I don't want to deal with it. I was excited though because I am getting to see my son though briefly because it turns out he has to work tomorrow. No, you can't win them all. And there's always a 50-50 chance. Hey hippies, still welcome. Good evening. I was hoping some of y'all might show. I know I usually am in the morning, but I thought maybe some of you could come and hang out with me this evening. I was like, oh, maybe some of my viewers are like me and they have nowhere to go on a Friday. So my son has to work tomorrow, so we're going to get up tomorrow, eat with him and then hit the road, go back to Dallas. But the kids are at the show right now, and I'm assuming they're having a good time because I haven't gotten a call talking about we didn't get in or this sucks or anything. So I think that's going well. All right. So the ICE thing was like right by my office. It was stupid scary. It was stupid scary. Oh, tall glass. That sounds nice. That sounds real nice. But we were all just on high alert on Wednesday, and we really hadn't come down from it by the time I went to the damn trial on Thursday. So, that was really difficult. I don't like it, guys. I don't like what's going on right now in the United States. I do not like it. I've been watching the UN speeches. Yeah, it was wild hippie. So it was so scary. It was like so close to our office. And at first they thought it was like multiple gunmen. So that's why like all of the security guards that ever work at the office building that I work in were there. Like the Saturday guy came, the night guy came, everyone came. And so we were worried that there were other people on the loose. The helicopter was hovering like by and around our building past our window for hours afterwards. Hours. We didn't get mail. I like getting the mail because sometimes there's checks in it. And I like getting paid. We didn't get any mail. It was so flippin' scary. I think the whole city was scared. The whole city was concerned, especially if you were in our area. Like people in the burbs, maybe not, but over where my office is, yeah, we were scared shitless. And I had thought it was all because of the rain. Like the rain started, and then I heard sirens, and I was like, these people can't drive. I swear, it's like a drop of water comes from the sky. And then to come to find out there was like real reason for the damn siren. Oops. I said these people can't drive as if I'm not a person living in Dallas who can't drive. I can't drive to save my damn life. Um, oh my god, yes. Hippie, you can totally be uh, you and Tall Glass and Tavanda and another CG and Blue Nettie, y'all can be my cabinet. I actually already have some other people I want to use in my cabinet. Like I have a friend who has a master's degree in economics. Her name is Kelly. I call her Jewish Kelly because I have two friends named Kelly and they both spell it the same way. And so she is like so good with economics. So she's gonna be my economic advisor. And then I have a friend named Cindy who has a PhD in education, and she wrote her thesis on why No Child Left Behind sucks. So she's gonna be my director of education. But honestly, I don't know if I'll stay long enough to run for president because it sucks here right now. We are all every day at risk of being shot. Just every single one of us, all day, every day. Well, particularly Texans. Maybe if you're watching from like New Jersey, maybe a little less chance or something. I don't know. But yes, if you say you will absolutely be my speechwriter, that sounds perfect. Toglas, what are you doing in the cabinet? What are you going to do for President Cadillac? I'll let y'all call me Lauren, though, for real. Yeah, well, so that's the thing, you guys. Like, I was looking up because I love Latin America, I love South America. I was looking up like crime stats and like violence rates, like Houston versus Bogota, Colombia, right? They are equally dangerous, but in Colombia, a lot of their crime is corruption, which in my mind is not as bad as pew pew, right? So I would argue that Houston's actually more dangerous than Bogota, Colombia. Let that sink in. Oh, good, Toglash. You can be part of Department of Treasury. You're the head of it or whatever. Oh, I think Kelly should be the Fed though because she's like so good at economics and she's kind of mean sometimes if she needs to be like not mean but like really structured. And so I think she'll be like real good about our economy. Hey, Pisa, are you in Houston? I didn't know that. Hey, Blue Nitty, I was just talking about you. We were naming rules for all my OG viewers to have in the cabinet when I'm president. Okay, you're my neighbor. I didn't know you were in Houston. Next time I go there, I'll visit you. My son was there all summer for a internship. He really enjoyed it. It's just the humidity. I like it. Over where he was staying and stuff was so pretty. Lots of trees. And it was really nice. But it is so flippin' humid. Hi, Timmy. Okay. I gotta feed Timmy. Hold on. I'll be back in 1 second. Oh, you should see him run. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, I'm back. Timmy is vet. he said he has a routine. When he gets hungry, he comes over and bothers me, and then he licks my feet a lot. And then if that doesn't signal him to feed him, then he'll get in my face. Sometimes in the morning, like if I'm in a dead sleep and it's his breakfast time, he'll get on my bed and lick my face to wake me up. It's awful. I'm like, oh, it's the worst way to wake up. It's like licking. Okay, so America's a shithole now, and that really sucks. Really, really sucks. Yeah, this is a really rough week, guys. This is a very, very challenging week, and I feel like every week in Trump's America is a challenging week. This one really hit close to home on several levels, which was no fun. Did not enjoy that at all. You guys want to talk about David? Now, I don't actually go on TikTok. I have a TikTok, but I don't actually use it. Someone else puts my videos into it for me. I don't know if I've expressed this out loud before, but I am going to say it, and hopefully it's not the first time I've said it. I believe that TikTok is part of the fall of our democracy because people are like glued to these and they can't pay attention and they can't sit and focus. Anyhow, I guess this David kid was like, well, first he was some kind of like gamer streamer, and you guys know I don't know anything about that stuff. So some kind of gamer streamer, and then all his games got taken down because of copyright violations because he had like music or something in them. And then he called his mom crying because they got taken down, and she was like, just make your own music. And so then he started making music on his iPhone in his closet. All right, now I've learned all of that because of this situation. I've never heard of the freaking dude before. I live in like a hole. Hey, Nene, welcome. Hold on, Tall Glass. My comments are coming in. What is going on? What the hell Beyonce? Oh, Tall Glass, I did check out that Kelsey case, and we need to talk about that. Absolutely. Yeah, hippie. So we are going to have need to have a meet and greet. We're definitely going to have one in Dallas with the Yellow Beezy. So, okay. So where was I? Oh, I was talking about David. Tall Glass. After we talk about David, let's talk about that Kelsey case, okay? Because I went and looked the other day when you told me, and I was like, this shit is whack. So we would talk about that in a few. Okay, so everyone already knows that this Tesla with registered in Houston, where Havisa is. No, you didn't interrupt. This is our chat. This is a discussion, y'all. It's just that y'all see and hear me, and then I just see what you write. That's the only difference. It's a discussion, though. So, okay, so this Houston Tesla is found in LA, just sitting there. And the neighbors have said that it was sitting there between 1 month, anywhere between like 5 and 30 days. Now, personally, I think it was probably more like 30. And I think probably people just didn't notice it. Like I don't really be paying attention to cars parked on my street. I suppose if a car never moved for like a year or something, maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. I have this hard time really caring. So anyhow, the car's parked there. Finally, someone in the neighborhood is like, calls the tow company, like, yo, this car's been abandoned. Come pick this shit up. So the tow company picks it up and they take it to the tow yard. And they get it to the tow yard. And then at the tow yard, there's like a smell coming from the frunk, which is like the trunk in the front. Y'all, those things are tiny. It's a little bigger. They're not big. They're not big at all. Like they probably fit a duffel bag if you're lucky. Like it's not a real trunk. It's a frunk. Like so. Tall Glass. I think the reason that the Tesla did not get vandalized is because it was in the Hollywood Hills in a neighborhood. It was around the corner from like a multi-million-dollar house that David's label was renting for him. Here comes Timmy. Say hi, Timmy. Wait, Timmy, come here. Say hi to everyone. Come here. Say hi. Good boy. Oh, stop it. That did not hurt. This is Timmy. He likes to pretend he's in pain and cry like a little baby, but he's fine. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. I'm Timmy. I'm a giant rat. Little mama baby. All right, go. You can tell he hates it when I hug him. Freaking torture this dog. Poor guy. Okay, so it's at the tow yard, is what they call it, tow yard. And they are like smelling this funky smell. So they call the popo, and the popo come out and they open the car, and lo and behold, Chairman, his government name is also Timothy. It's Timothy Ronald Cadillac. It's his full government name. All right, so the popo come out and they open the frunk thingy, and then they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm sure they were like, because there was like a decomposing body in the frunk. Right. Okay. So now the police apparently contacted David, and he was cooperating in the beginning. At first, it very much seemed like maybe he let a friend use it or it had been stolen, but no, it was never reported stolen, and there's no evidence that a friend used it. Anthony Bourdain. Y'all gotta tell me your funny pet. Boleyn has a pet whose full name is, they call her Coco, but her full name is Coco Chanel Summer Collection 2019. That's her government name. I love that. You gotta give your pet the 3 names so that when you're mad at them, you can yell all 3 names and they know you're mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get so mad at Timmy. I'll be like, Timothy Ronald Cadillac. Coco Chanel Summer Collection 2019. That's so fun. All right, so David was first cooperating. We thought maybe a friend was driving it, but no. So much has come out since last Friday. Like, that's where we ended last Friday, right? Dude, this young lady was like 15 because she just turned 15. And at 13, she disappeared. So she was gone, or she was run away for like a year and a half. And her family said she had a boyfriend named David. And her teacher said that she had run away for a week and then she came back. No, I'm sorry. She ran away for a month and then she came back and said that she had run to be with her boyfriend David in LA. They have the matching tattoos. Her parents did come forward. My understanding is they just gave the parents the body like a day or two ago. And so they found they released the body to the parents a day or two ago. Part of the reason charges haven't been pressed yet is because, as we all know, because we have all been through several trials together, there's the manner and the means. Remember that from Karen Read? The manner and the means. Because this body was so decomposed, they could not determine, or they're having a hard time determining the manner and the means. But the fact that they gave the body to the family tells me they figured that out. Okay? Now, David has stopped cooperating. So he's cooperating last week when we last talked, but now he is not cooperating. Okay? So he's not going to cooperate. There's evidence that this young lady possibly ran away to live with him. There's evidence that they have matching tattoos. Lots of his songs are very dark, and he has said out loud that his lyrics are kind of autobiographical. So remember, like, the reason I got into the Young Thug trial was because of the First Amendment issue, because they're using art and lyrics against him, right? And we've seen over and over that rap is pretty much the only form of art that is prosecuted, right? So I am very much against using art as evidence for prosecution. But if the artist comes and says, yeah, all my lyrics, the lyrics are autobiographical, then it's not really art as much as it is a confession. And so in that case, since he's come out and said, yes, this is autobiographical, Thug always said, this is art. This is art. This is art. David said, this is autobiographical. And apparently there's some stream that he was on with some girl that sure looked like the missing girl, where he said something about, I'm training her, and people don't like that. And she says something about blah, 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 child rape. And then they cut the stream and he says, delete it, delete it, delete it. You're right, Chairman. He should shut up. Just keep your mouth shut. I swear. It literally sounds to me. This is the scenario. Mind you, she weighed 71 pounds. Now, yeah, the body was super melting and degraded. So it probably weighed maybe 20 pounds more. I don't know, whatever. 91 pounds is not a normal weight for a 13-year-old girl in the United States of America in the year 2025. Oh, 23. She would have been 13. I think, based off his autobiographical lyrics, that he's had this young girlfriend. She ran away. He's been keeping her. And at a certain point, it turned from like boyfriend, girlfriend to detainee to captive and captor. That's what I think. I know that's speculation. I know that's speculation, but it's not a good look for David. David's in trouble. His whole concert got canceled. They kept the European leg open, but they're gonna cancel that, I'm sure of it. Dude's going to jail. And Melly's been in jail for 7 years. And those were not 13-year-olds, okay? Here's what I want to know. And this, Tall Glass, this goes to your comment. In California, they put parents in jail if your kid doesn't go to school. How the hell was this child run away for over a year? The county she lived in, San Bernardino County, literally borders Los Angeles County. So you're like 40 minutes away because of traffic. Where were the Amber Alerts? Like where why didn't, usually when a kid goes missing, like the whole world hears about it. I don't understand. I don't know. David needs to call Steele in Westmoreland. I don't think he can afford them. I don't think we want him to call them. I think we really only want falsely accused people to call them. They're too good. School didn't notify school. Oh, it's so weird because the parents, as I understood it, had reported her as missing. Some like 1930s shit. Oh, well, she just ran away. She doesn't love you anymore. Like, it's 2025. We put some urgency. I know. Timmy needs to go out here in a few, so. I don't understand. California, sorry, tall glass. Sorry, Nettie, whoever's there. I don't mean to offend you, but California's kind of shitty. Your legal system kind of sucks. Texas isn't the greatest. I'm not trying to say we're the best or anything, but I've seen yours firsthand really be some bullshit, especially when it comes to family law. I've told my son he absolutely cannot even look at women if he goes to California. Because in California, they have this alimony bullshit. So your ex-girlfriend can sue for alimony, even though she's your girlfriend and not your wife. Yeah, that's right. Palimony. Go look that dumb shit up. So I said, son, don't ever go there, and especially don't look at any women if you are there. Okay. Yeah, Nettie, I heard that the alleged victim home life was fucked up too. I heard that. Hippie said it'll be in California because, well, unless there's some evidence that shows that the unaliving happened in Texas, it's going to be California. Oh, probate is terrible. Probate is a nightmare. Yeah. Okay, so tall glass. Timmy needs to go out, and my battery's going to die here soon. Let's talk about that case. So I had questions for you about that case, okay? If it's California, he's going to get the death penalty. Also, if she was pregnant, it's like double homicide, right? So, okay. So tall glass. So help me understand. This woman had postpartum depression. For some reason, the cops came to her house to take her baby from her. And then shot her, but she is being detained. Now, I knew she was a cop, and they had just reissued her weapon, right? And it was two of her cop friends. Hippie East of California has gone back and forth with their death penalty. They didn't. Like when Charles Manson was charged, they didn't. So that's why he didn't get it. But then they did reinstate it later. So they're always like confused. I personally don't believe in the death penalty. I think it's dumb. Well, I do believe in it. I wish we used it for like child rapists. Real scum of the earth type stuff. Diddy type people. If we have like perfect evidence, like a video and DNA. But otherwise, I don't believe in this shit. Wait, what? It's not on humans to enforce the laws of God, right? Like if you killed someone, that's between you and Jesus. We're just gonna lock you away so that you don't kill other people. Whatever. Okay, so tall glass. The friend cop and her both went to a murder suicide with a baby, also on a call, and they were tight. No, hippies. Diddy's not getting out next week. That judge is not letting that man out. Trust me. The way the judge spoke and stuff, I could tell. Okay, so tall glass. So the two cops that come to this lady's house, she's also a cop. So it's three cops in a house. The two on-duty cops are taking her baby from her, right? Because she had postpartum depression, right? And then I don't understand how she got shot. And then I don't understand if she got shot, why her shooter isn't in jail. So, okay, they came without. Okay, so they basically came to kidnap her baby, right? They didn't have CPS. I don't know what a dermal cop is. So, from what I saw, now I need to do more research, and I need you to help me. Oh, okay. They were enforcing a custody subpoena, and they were going to take the baby. So how did the fight ensue? What happened? Something happened in the house. They're going to take her baby. She starts arguing or something, and the boy cop. Oh, so why? How did she get shot? The man cop who showed up to take her baby shot her. And then instead of him going to jail, she went to jail. And her boyfriend, the baby daddy's a cop too. Oh, now I see what's going on. I was wondering why, like, why her, you know? Because usually cops are like, they have each other's backs and they love each other and shit. They don't put each other in jail. So I was wondering, she went to get her gun because he said, turn them over. And she's supposed to put the gun to her head. Oh, yeah. So if you're going to put it to your head, then someone else should just do it for you and shoot you in the chest. Remind me her last name. Once I hang up with y'all here in a few minutes, I'm gonna go look some more of that up because that is crazy. The judge put her back in jail because she couldn't read. Well, she was in jail in the hospital for months, right? Fighting for her damn life. But now I understand. It's because the boyfriend is a cop. So even amongst cops, it's going to be men here and women here. It's going to be white men here and everyone else down here, right? The judgment, okay. Mind you, the machine is hard to load. She just got right. Yeah. Give me her last name again. Will you, Todd Glass? I'm gonna look that up some more while I sit here and wait for the kids to get out of their concert. Shit's crazy. But we all know it's just because, the baby daddy is a cop. So, she's a cop, baby daddy's a cop. The man is always gonna win. If baby daddy was just a regular person, she would win because she's a cop. America's fucked right now. We're so fucked right now. It's my first dictatorship, guys. It's real fucking interesting. Okay, Fitzsimmons, thank you. I'm gonna go look that up again because I'm gonna get a little deeper though. I've been very distracted. I'm sorry. The trial so much. Her gun didn't fire, but he immediately shot her. That's just. If she does this, why are you shooting her in the chest? Why aren't you shooting her like the ankle or so? I don't understand. I don't like the police. Oh, and of course there's no body cam. Of course. Sorry, Timmy. We're gonna go out in a minute. No cricket video. Of course. Of course, there's no video. Ooh, how convenient. Forgot to turn on the camera. Convenient, isn't it? Ridiculous. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. Timmy is looking at me so cute. Hold on, let me see if you see him. He just gave me the cutest look. But it was like, let's go outside, lady. He needs to go potty. So I'm gonna let go. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you so much. And next Friday we'll do evening because next Friday I have court in the morning. So we'll do like a little, maybe we'll get together in the evening again. We're all adults here. It's not like we have anything else to do. Thank you, everyone. You ready? Okay.